welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa. I am the diamond painting accountant both here on YouTube and over on Instagram, and I am so excited about this. I am going to be unboxing Mystery Box 17 from Diamond Art Club. I have actually managed to avoid social media enough that I don't even know what the options are for this box. I know what one is. I know what one option is, but I don't know what the rest of these are. Mystery Box 17 went on sale on, I think it was Christmas Eve. Yeah, it was Christmas Eve. There are so the options for Mystery Box 17 were, each one came with 2 new kits that had never been seen before, and one that was like a fan favorite, overstock kind of thing, like most of their mystery boxes do. I did order 2. Between all of the options for new kits, there were 9 total options. So based on what Diamond Art Club said, I should have 4 different ones because the post listing did say that they would do their best to not give duplicates to anybody that ordered more than 1 box, but that they did not recommend ordering more than 3 of the box because they could not guarantee that you wouldn't get duplicates. So I ordered 2. I'm so excited to see what's in here. Like I said, I've been avoiding social media. Today is currently, I don't even know what the date is. I just know that today's Friday. I probably should know what today's date is, but I don't, is today the 9th? I think today's the 9th. Today's Friday, January 9th. Yesterday, so these were pre-orders. They were expected to ship starting January 2nd, could ship as late as January 9th. I did get the shipping email yesterday, and as soon as I got the shipping email, I was like, all right, I am staying off social media. I don't want to know what's in this box. Based off of a conversation that I saw in a group chat that I'm in, I do know what one of the possible options is. But the other, for the never before seen kits, I know what one of those is, but the other 8, I have no idea. And so I am super excited to get into this and look at these kits with y'all. This is a big box and it's heavy too. All right. I have no idea. So this one is Halloween Cat by Sandra Evans. I don't know if this is a new one or not. We'll have to see what else is in there. This is really cute. It's a little black cat sitting on a stack of pumpkins. Y'all are getting a really bad glare. I wonder if I can turn on my lamp and turn off the overhead light so that that glare reflection goes away. Yeah, that's a lot better. It's a little black kitty sitting on a stack of pumpkins. That is so cute. This one is going to be 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. It is going to have round drills. We know that from the fact that it says round diamonds. It's got the round shape, and it is a pink box. Diamond Art Club has started putting a sticker on the bottom of the boxes that tells you what it is. On this side, it gives us more details about it. It's going to have 51 colors, 3 AB, 2 fairy dust, and a total of 57,772 drills. On the back of the box, we've got instructions for how to diamond paint. We've got a list of the kit contents, which is going to come with the canvas, the drills, and then the toolkit items, which is a twist and pick applicator with wax and multi-placers, stackable tray with a lid and stopper, an inventory sheet. That's going to be our drill sheet, our stickers, our drill sheet. It's going to be our sticker sheet. And then 15 resealable baggies. And then more information about Diamond Art Club down here, including where you can find them on social media. So let's take a look at this one. Awkward silence while I struggle momentarily. I got the delivery notice for this for my box while I was at work today, and I got it about lunchtime, I'm so excited. I was so excited. It was all I could think about all afternoon. So they have started putting these sleeves on the boxes. I don't really particularly feel strongly about the sleeves. I don't keep any of my boxes anymore. I did move recently, and when I moved I had to downsize, and having to downsize means I don't keep my kits in their boxes anymore. So it's not really a big deal. For this first kit, we are going to look at it in detail, including the toolkit, and then just to make sure that this isn't like 5 hours long, we're going to skip that on the rest of them. So here is the toolkit. It comes in this nice little bag. We do have, as previously mentioned, our bag of 15 baggies. We have our twist and pick applicator pen. This does come preloaded with clear wax. You pull the end of the pen off and then you twist. It gets tight. It gets really tight. And eventually, I don't know that you can see it against my finger there. Clear wax does start to come out the end of the pen. It does come with a 4-placer on the other end. And then we have our tray with the lid and the stopper. Inside the tray we have a 7 thin plastic multi-placer. We have a little pad of heart-shaped pink wax. You have to pull that cover off in order to get the wax to go in your pen. And then we've got clear wax that you can use to reload your twist and pick applicator once it runs out. All of the toolkits are going to be the same in all of the kits, so we're only going to look at this one in particular. Up next, we're going to have this little brochure envelope here. Inside, we're going to have more instructions on how to diamond paint. We are going to have some tips and tricks. We're going to have another listing of the kit contents. And then over here on the left, there's a link to join the Diamond Art Club VIP Facebook group, which you are eligible to join after your first purchase. And it's a great resource and community for those that are looking to get involved and maybe make some online friends. And then over here on the right, we're going to have QR codes that will take you to either the Apple App Store or the Android, I don't have an Android, so what is it, the Google Play Store maybe? But it takes you to the App Store for your respective phone type, where you can download the Diamond Art Club app, and you do get 20% off your first purchase through their app. We have our Treasure Quest card. The Treasure Quest cards are like a secondary reward program that Diamond Art Club offers. You do have their initial reward program, which kind of gives you sort of like cash back. You get points you get so many points for every dollar that you spend, which you can then redeem for certain rewards. These Treasure Quest cards, they have different levels to them. There's bronze, silver, gold, and black. And there's a QR code here that will take you to the site where you can look at what all of the redemption options are. And then you have to have the right combination of cards. So what you do is you scratch this off, it's going to reveal a code. And then once you have, like, I used some recently to redeem for a gift card for Black Friday, and I had to have 5 bronze, 6 silver, 5 gold for the gift card that I wanted. So once I had all of those cards and I scratched the codes off, I put them into the website and I got my gift card. Once I redeem them, I do put these little Treasure Quest cards in my logbook once I have redeemed them. And then we have our sticker sheet. We've got a photo of the artwork. I do also use this in my logbook as well. This gives you the stats, round drills, 51 colors, 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. And then these are pre-cut sticker labels that you can use on baggies or on storage containers to kit your drills up into. Like we said on the side of the box, we're going to have 3 AB drills and 2 fairy dust diamonds. We know that down here because this starts with AB and this starts with Z. Z is how they denote on the DMC number that it's going to be a fairy dust drill. Let's take a look at this canvas. I don't remember seeing this one before. That doesn't mean that it's not new. I won't know until I look at some of the others that are in this box. Oh, she's pretty. I'm gonna flip her over and roll her backwards just to make her lay a little bit more flat. I don't know what that is. Go away. I know it's a Friday evening, and I don't usually do a whole lot on Friday evenings, but that was, I don't know what that was that I struggled with there. Diamond Art Club does use poured glue on their canvases, so it is perfectly safe to roll it back like this. Their canvases will lay flat on their own eventually, but rolling it back like that just helps it lay flat a little faster. Can I? Ta-da! Not quite the whole canvas, but we're gonna take a tour of it. Down here along the bottom, we have their lifetime warranty, which comes, if you spill your drills or you're missing drills, they will send you replacement drills, and it also covers manufacturer defects of the kit. We have their social media here in the middle, and then we have a thumbnail of the original art, the name of the kit, the size, and then copyright, Sandra Evans. Copyright is super important. Unfortunately, art theft is very common in the craft world, and so the copyright means that Diamond Art Club has legally licensed this artwork from the artist. Now, Diamond Art Club legally licenses all of their art, and that means that the artist has given permission for her art to be turned into a diamond painting, and she's being compensated for it as well. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Down here on the bottom right corner, we are going to have our legend that tells us which symbol matches which DMC code. Diamond Art Club does use the cross-stitch DMC floss for the colors of their drills. We have the same legend up here on the top left. Up here in the middle, we've got Diamond Art Club's slogan, "Do what makes you sparkle." And then we see that the canvas has scalloped and poked edges to prevent fraying. You can see, especially up here at the top, you can see those gray dotted lines. I don't really know when it was that Diamond Art Club started doing this, but they started perforating the plastic cover so that it tears easily into smaller sections for those that like to work on their canvas in sections. And now that I am like trying to lay that back flat, it's going to continue to rip naturally. But there we go. This is Halloween Cat by Sandra Evans. We're going to flip her over. We're going to take a look at the drills. And then, what is on the back of this canvas? We're going to take a look at the drills, and then we're going to take a look at where the special drills go on the canvas. First up, right off the bat, we have 2 bags of 336, 1 bag of 322, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bags of 310, 1 bag of 939, 2 bags of 312, 1 bag of Z740, 2 bags of 517, 2 bags of 823, 2 bags of 791, 1 bag of 792, 3760, and 947. Then we've got 37.99, 741. Did I miss? I did. Z740. That is our first fairy dust and our first special drill. Fairy dust drills. Fairy dust drills have a mica powder-like coating on the top that give them a different kind of shimmer compared to AB drills. AB does stand for, I'll talk about that when we get there, 37.99, 741, 3371, Z3865. That is our second and final fairy dust drill. We're just going to be on the lookout for 2 more ABs. We have 606, 3747, 415, 666, 762, 451, 3823, 793, 938, AB 453. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. Just like the name implies, these drills were designed after the Northern Lights, and they've got a coating on them that captures the color of the drills surrounding them and reflects it back, kind of like how the Northern Lights work. And it gives them they just sparkle. They sparkle more than drills around them. We have 317, AB 972. That's our second of 3 ABs and our fourth of 5th special drills. 311, 745, 743, 3861, 334, 3755, 3756, 3325, 934, 817, 936, 920, 779, 775, 918, AB 3819, with a straggler of 918, and it looks like just a random little drill in there. We have 318, 720, 580, 519, 452, 950, and 581. So now, let's flip her over and take a look at where these special drills are gonna go. First up, we have AB 453, which is this light, it's like a light brown. Yeah, a light brown, a light khaki. And the symbol for that is going to be a heart. And I bet it's gonna be up here. No. Well, yes, it is. But it's gonna be down here. Can you see this? I hope y'all can see this. It's gonna be down here, highlighting this headstone. It's gonna be a little bit over here in this headstone, in this cross. It's gonna be highlighting the top of this cross a little bit. And then it's where I expected it to be. It's gonna be in the fur of the cat here. It looks like there is some, yeah, kind of sprinkled up here. I was checking the camera to make sure y'all could see that I'm not just pointing to something that y'all can't see. The stars up here in the sky is gonna have that light brown AB. Up next we have AB 972, which is that bright orange. And the symbol for this is gonna be, that's what I name some of the stranger looking symbols. That to me, that's the Christmas tree symbol. Is it up there in the hat? It might be in the cat's hat. I was kind of expecting it in the pumpkins, but I don't see it in the pumpkins. There's not a whole lot of it. What in the world? Oh. Am I just blind? I might just be blind, to be completely honest. It is down here in the pumpkins. It's where I was expecting it to be. I just didn't see it at first. It's gonna be highlighting. It's gonna kind of do like, you know how like a pumpkin is kind of like curved with like sections? The AB is gonna kind of form those sections of the pumpkin for us. There's not a whole lot of it. I didn't see it up there in the hat. That doesn't mean that it's not up there. I do my best to show where they are. I never promise that I show all of it. Up next is gonna be this AB 3819. It's a light greenish AB. The symbol for it is N, and it's gonna be here in the stems of the pumpkin. Up next, we've got Z740. It's gonna be an arrow pointing up and to the left, and I've already seen it. It's all here in the pumpkins. Where's the, I'm trying to get a better, those are eyes. Yeah, down here at the bottom by like the headstones, these little orange areas, those are eyes. Looking at the original art, it doesn't really give any defining shapes, detailing what those eyes could be. They could be, they kind of make me think of bats. But it's gonna, the fairy dust is gonna be the eyes. It's all throughout the pumpkins. There's a couple of speckles. Oh, they are bats. Those are, they are bats, because there are bat eyes all over down here where the orange fairy dust goes. So it's down here at the bottom in the bat's eyes. It's all throughout the pumpkins. The eyes of the bats up here is fairy dust, and then it is all in the hat. Last but not least, we have Z3865. The symbol for this is a white background with a little black dot. Anything that's white, highlighting the top of this gravestone, these little areas here. It's in the cat's fur, the center of the cat's eyes, the moon behind the cat. It's all over the place. So there we go. This is Halloween Cat by Sandra Evans. I feel like I've seen this one before. I'm not gonna guarantee that, but I feel like I have seen this one before. So I'm gonna put, I'm trying to think about the best way to do this, honestly, so that I don't get anything mixed up. I'm just gonna like really quickly throw the drills back into the tray insert and put the tray insert back into the box that it came in. If I could like not struggle. I know it's been a long day because I worked all day, but if my fine motor skills would cooperate, I would love that. No? Okay. Just gonna shove that back into the box for right now and put the canvas aside so that, again, this doesn't take me 8 hours to show y'all these 6 canvases, and then sorting these out later will be a future Alyssa's problem. I'm gonna take this thingy and put it back over the box. Thingy, real smooth thingy. All right, next up we have Soul Reincarnation by Jeremy Neal. This is holy crap. Sorry. This is gonna be 50.8 centimeters by 154.8 centimeters. I'm gonna promise you right now, I am not gonna be able to get this full thing in the camera. What I will do is after I get it open and get the canvas straightened out, what I normally do with a long one like this is I like flip it out and then make it so that you can see the bottom, and then I just slowly pull it so that you can see the whole thing. This one is gonna have, we're not gonna do a tour of the box like we did on the last one, but I will tell you it's gonna have 59 colors, 2 ABs, and 3 fairy dust, and it's gonna have 126,888 drills. I don't know that I've seen this one before. I know that they've done 1 or 2 by Jeremy Neal that are very similar, but I think this is a new one. Again, I'm not going to promise that because I haven't seen, ouch. I haven't seen everything else that's in the box. That did not want to come out. We're going to skip the toolkit because it's the same as what was in the last one. We are going to take a look at the treasure quest card that came in here because I am curious. It's another bronze one. Bronze, honestly, bronze is the most common one that you're going to see in kits. That's okay. Again, I'm not going to sweat over which level card I get in my kits because it's a secondary rewards program. It's just a fun little bonus extra. that Diamond Art Club does that honestly they don't have to do. So I appreciate that they just do it at all. This is a hefty bag of drills. If there are others that are this big in this box, now I'm gonna understand why it weighed 22 pounds. I forgot to show you this on the other one. Diamond Art Club does label the drill bags with the name of the kit. That way if you store your drills separately from your canvas like I do, you'll be able to easily match up the drills with the kit that they go to. I just flipped this in a way that made it impossible to see my phone, so I really hope I didn't just whack the camera. Welcome to the hot mess that normally is my life. This is par for the course if you're new here. Okay, let's see if I can do this in one word. Oh, y'all couldn't see that, but it was so cool. I can't even see what y'all can see. The camera is taller than I am, and I am short. I want more steps to list. That might help. Oh, okay, so this is Soul Reincarnation by Jeremy Neal. It is 50.8 centimeters by 154.8 centimeters. It has square drills, and we're gonna take a look at this whole thing. This one has a lot more confetti than the last one did. Confetti is, I like my canvases to have a mixture of color blocking and confetti. Color blocking is when you're gonna have kind of like areas like this. Can you even see where I'm pointing? Yes, you can. Where you have a lot of the same color in a space. You're gonna have that color in your tray for longer. You can multi-place with it versus, I'm trying to find a good example. Areas like this, where you're gonna have a lot more color changes in the same size area. You're gonna be switching out the colors in your tray a lot more frequently, and it's just gonna take a little bit more time. This one, I can tell, this one does have more confetti in it than the last one did. Okay, is that the top? Can you see the top? Yes, y'all can see the top. All right, that was not as cool as the first time. Oh my gosh, and now that it's laid out, it needs to be turned over so that we can look at the drills. Yeah, that was not as cool as I hoped it to be. That is a big bag of drills. I'm gonna get the sticker sheet out just so that I can have a reference point for the special drills that I'm looking for. Ooh, we've got something that the last kit didn't have. We have 5 things that the last kit didn't have. All right, so like I said earlier, Diamond Art Club does use the cross-stitch DMC floss thread system for the color of their drills. However, Diamond Art Club did identify a gap in the DMC where certain colors just didn't exist that they found that they needed in their kits. So what they did was they decided to make their own. Any DMC number that's in the 6,000s, those are colors that Diamond Art Club has created to fit the needs. This kit is going to have 5 of them. I think that's really cool that they were able to do something like that. I am not going to pull those out for us to look at like I do the special drills though, but I did want to talk about that. I can't find where this bag opens. Where do you open? I found it. A moment of appreciation for how pretty that is, because it will never look that way again. Starting off, we have 3 bags of 931. We have 3 big bags of 6021. This is one of those colors that Diamond Art Club did create themselves, and there's 3 big bags of it. That's really cool. We have 3 bags of 3755. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bags of 939. 1 bag of 823. 2 bags of 161. 2 bags of AB 3756. It's going to be our first of 2 and our first of 2 ABs and our first of 5 special drills. We have 1 bag of Z 347. It's going to be our first of 3 fairy dust and our second special drill. 3 bags of 915. 2 bags of 620. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of Z341. That's a lot. That is a lot, and that is one of my favorite colors. I love purple, and I love periwinkle, and this is a really pretty periwinkle. We have 327. I hope I had that in frame. We'll find out later. 3685. We have 2 bags of that. We got 2 bags of 3803. 1, 2, 3 bags of 336. 1 bag of 6001. That's another one of those colors that Diamond Art Club created. 2 bags of 154. 1 bag of 814. Z803. We've got 2 bags of that, and this one, it's so much easier to see the mica powder coating on the darker color drills. And this Z803 is absolutely gorgeous. That is our 3rd and final fairy dust drill. We are looking for 1 more AB. We've got 815, 2 bags of 312, 37, 2 bags of 3740, 2 bags of 816, and then 1 bag of 350. Two bags of, have I already done this one? I think I cut this apart to get, no? I don't know. We have 2 more bags of 6001, 2 bags of 3834, 2 bags of 498, and then 3722. And if that's the second time you saw that strand of drills, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And that was kind of over to the side, kind of not. So we did it again for good measure. We have 892, 3836, 3064, 6033. That's another one of those colors that Diamond Art Club created. 3350, 900, 161, 3778, 3371, 316, 3865, 152, 938, 3731, 841, 778, 3727, 760, 946, 3776. Did we make it through a whole train without having to cut it apart? 3777, 315, 3328, AB 321. That is going to be our second AB and our 5th and final special drill for this kit. We have 3750, 3858, 3726, 310. You know, I'm kind of surprised there's not more 310, to be completely honest. 920, 3860, 3041, and 6014. That is a really pretty pinky purple. We're going to flip this over and we're going to see how long it takes me to pick out where these special drills go, because this is a massive canvas. Actually, I wonder if I should pause it, look at where they go, and then show y'all, so that you don't have to witness my struggle. Y'all can't even see the bottom of the canvas. Oh my gosh. That's just gonna have to be how it goes, I guess. All right, first up for our special drills, we have that's not an AB. Here, AB 321. It's a red drill, so I'm gonna guess it goes in the top half. where all the red is. And it's kind of a spirally symbol. It's gonna go right here. Oh, it's all throughout here. I'm not even sure you can see that. It's right here, it goes up here, and then there's some more of it up here at the top. There is a little bit of it down here towards the center of this bottom circle. Or is that the top circle? That's the top circle. There's a little bit scattered throughout here, which is the bottom of the top circle. Bottom of the top circle. Oof. All right, next up we have AB 3756. We had 2 really big bags of that, and considering, what is the symbol for this? This is a plus sign. Considering the coloring of it, I'm gonna assume it goes in the bottom half. It is all over the side here. It goes up this side. Nope, that's a 4. It is all over the side here. It is all throughout the center here. Please cooperate. Oh, that kind of worked. It comes, oh, my fingernail just hit a groove. It goes all throughout here and it extends all the way. Can you see the bottom of it? This is where my finger's pointing. No, you cannot. Filming big canvases in a small area does not work very well. It comes all the way down here. Next up we have Z341, which is that fairy dust that we had 5 bags of. It is a lowercase n. It is all throughout here. There's so much of it. That's going to be so pretty. It goes through the center of this bottom circle. This whole chunk of this periwinkle up here, that's all that fairy dust. So pretty. Next up, we're gonna go with Z803 next. We're kind of going out of order according to the legend, but I already have the blue part down here in view of the camera. Z803 is that dark blue fairy dust. The symbol for that is, if you ever played Tetris, that like L symbol, that's what that symbol reminds me of. It's all throughout here around the edges of this circle. It is scattered all throughout here. These areas down here in the corners are going to be there's more confetti, and it's going to be sprinkled all throughout there. And then last but not least, we have Z347, which is red, so we're going to go back up to the top. The symbol for that is a capital A. Did I at least get that in canvas? Most of it. It's going to be, I hope you can see this. Yeah, right there. That A is going to be on the outskirts there. It's going to be here. There's quite a bit of it up here, Yeah, that was in focus, that was in camera. Okay, so yeah, this is, I don't even remember the name of it. Oh my gosh, where is it? Soul Reincarnation by Jeremy McNeil? By Jeremy Neal. My apologies. You know what? I'm gonna pause. Okay, that was a whole process. There was absolutely a 0% chance that if I just randomly shoved those drills into the insert that goes into the box that the canvas comes in, that it was gonna fit back into the box. So I repackaged that one really quickly. So, up next, we have Naughty Kittens in the Bedroom by Image World. This is the one that I knew was a possibility to come in the box. Let's see, it is going to be, holy Hannah, this is another really big one, 101.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. How am I gonna do this? Oh, we're gonna figure it out. It is going to have square drills. It's got 85 colors with 3 ABs and 5 fairy dust. It has a total of 114,929 drills. I just think these cats are so cute. I'm gonna take this off and get it up closer to y'all. Those cats are just so cute. So this is one of the new releases. I can say that positively, that this is one of the new releases. Again, we're gonna skip the toolkit. It's the same as the one that was in, what was that, Halloween Cat? Yes, Halloween Cat. And just to satisfy our curiosity, we'll take a look at the Treasure Quest card. It's another bronze card. That's identifiable by the corners on the card and the fact that it says it on the back of the card, bronze. I think I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff because this one's gonna be, where does this open? Again, it's been a long day. I get up at 6:15 in the morning for work. Because of where I live in relation to where I work, I normally don't get home until after 6 o'clock. So, it's been a long day. So, if I'm on the struggle bus, I do apologize. I was just too eager. Yeah, we'll go with that. I was too eager to look at these kits to wait any longer. Gosh, I know there's 3 kits left in that box still, but that was heavy. There we go. Well, not quite. Let's cooperate, please. And thank you. If you're new here, if you haven't watched my channel before, I talk to myself a lot. I talk to inanimate objects, such as the canvas and drills, quite a bit. I wonder if I could make this be as cool as I did the last one, so that y'all could actually see it. Not quite as cool. That one kind of got caught on the end, the last one didn't, but here we go. Oh, you can almost see this whole thing. This is Naughty Kittens in the Bedroom by Image World. It is 101.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. It's big. It's big. It's a lot of confetti. But these cats are so cute. Oh, this one's knocking over a perfume bottle. That's so funny. Oh, I missed the one up here that's climbing the curtains. Chewing on a necklace. These two look like they're playing with each other. This one's playing with a butterfly. I think my favorite though is this one that's knocking over the perfume bottle. That is such a cat thing to do. All right, we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna take a look at the drills. This is gonna have 3 AB and 5 fairy dust. So let's get to looking. Look at that spread of colors. This is such a happy color kit. I don't know where that went. I'll find it later. We have 902 and 919. We have 2 bags of 3866, 2 bags of 6033, 920, Z783. That is going to be our first of 5 fairy dust and our first of 8 total special drills. We have 3064, 2 bags of it, 800, 779, 309, 2 bags, 3. like my screen name says, or implies, I am an accountant. I promise I can count. We have 3 bags of 543, 2 bags of 453. Stop twisting. We have 1 bag of 6031 and 3 bags of 3 bags of 452. We've got 1 bag of 975, 1 bag of Z 3865. That is our second of 5 fairy dust and our second of 8 special drills. 517, 3761. Stop twisting. My gosh. 2 big bags of AB 807. That is a really pretty blue. One bag of 782, 2 bags of 3860, 3842, 3832, 2 big bags of AB 972. That's our first of 3 ABs. No, that's our second. I even pointed out the first one. That's our second of 3 ABs and our, I came really close to cutting that bag of drills open. Our second AB and our fourth of 8 special drills. Did I bust that open? No. 743, 2 bags of 3853, 2 bags of 3771, 2 bags of Z 741. That's going to be our third fairy dust. I promise I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our fifth of 8 special drills. We have Z 703, which is going to be our fourth fairy dust and 6 of 8 special drills. 2 bags of 3861, 2 bags of 720, 2 bags of 152, 6030, 702, 150, 498, 169, 3348, 3774, 701, 580, 3825, 803, AB 603. It's going to be our third and final AB drill and our seventh of 8 special drills. We're just looking for one more. Yeah, we're looking for one more fairy dust drill. Oh, y'all might want to see what that is. 602. We have 844, 986, 581, 6034, 604, 435, 3857, 780, 3362, 3756, 414, 413, 3818, 740, 898, 605, 415, 317, 745, and 165. 666, 935, 608, 600. That's a really pretty raspberry color. 945, 3843, 733, 159, 355, 3799, 154, 336, 817, 3755, 352, Z 3766. I was starting to worry that I had missed one and was going to have to go through there looking for it. So that makes 5, that makes our fifth and final fairy dust, and our, yeah, that's our 8th of 8 special drills. We have 166, 310. You know, I'm really surprised. Well, I guess no, looking at the color spread, I'm not surprised that's all 310 there is, but there's not a whole lot of it. 3371 and then 6020. Do not fall. I put my scissors behind me so that they weren't in my way, and I promise in about 5 minutes I'm going to wonder where my scissors went. Whoosh. add sound effects to a video, so sometimes I verbally add it myself. Oh, I'm sorry to those of you that stuck around this long. I'm just a hot mess, it feels like. Alright, we have, first up, AB603. The symbol for this is going to be, oh, what is that? I'm going to call it a sideways A. I don't really know what else to call it. It's going to be in the, is that fabric on a chair? Just the original art. That is too small. Even with my glasses, I can't see it. Yeah, it looks like some kind of blanket draped over the arm of the chair. There's going to be some of it in there. There's going to be some of it in the collar of this little kitty over here. There's going to be some up in the flowers here. Up in the flowers here. I saw some over here. There's some of the flowers over here. Next up, we've got AB807. That's going to be capital G. We've got 2 big bags of that, and it is all throughout the fabric on this chair. Here, this plant vase, it's in the vase of this plant, and it's all throughout the fabric of this chair here. That little, oh, it's in the wings of the butterfly. That's pretty. Did I miss any of it over here? I did. There's a tiny little bit up there. I'm not sure y'all can see that. There's a little tiny bit of it right there. There's some of it. Nope, that's not it. There's a little bit of it in this blanket that's draped over the arm of the chair. Get away. I'm stepping on plastic. Alright, that's all of that one. Next up is AB972, and that's this orangey yellow AB. And this is going to be an up symbol. It's going to be here behind the chair. Can y'all see the curtains over here? Kind of-ish. It is all throughout these curtains. Right? Yeah, that's what that is. All of the curtains. All up this set of curtains. There's a little bit of it right there. It's in the necklace that this little cat is chewing on. Oh, it's going to outline the details of the desk. That's really cool. Can you see the desk? You can see the desk. Oh, this blanket that's draped over the edge of the chair. It's going to be in there. Yeah. Next up, Z703. It's going to be this green. And the symbol for it is the letter U. And I'm kind of expecting it to be in the leaves of these flowers. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it outlines the leaves of these flowers up here. Yes, y'all can see that good. It's going to be in the lampshade. All throughout the lampshade. Oh, and it's in the reflection of the lampshade. That's really cool. There's some in this perfume bottle here. Oh, I missed this earlier. There's some of that yellow AB, that yellow-orange AB in this perfume bottle that the cat is knocking over. Back to the green AB, green fairy dust. There's some of it scattered throughout the foliage over here. On the left. You can't see where I'm pointing. Throughout the foliage on the left. That is all I see of that one. Next up we have Z741, which is this orange fairy dust. The symbol for this is a plus sign, and I've already seen it. There is some of it over here in the flowers. It is all throughout this cat. Down here on the floor. It is all throughout this cat on the chair. There's some of it in the detailing on the chair, the detailing on the desk, the detailing of the lamppost, this cat here that's knocking over the perfume bottle, the detailing on the chair. It is, there's even some in the center of the flowers in the top right. It is all over the place. It's everywhere. I hope my microphone was sensitive enough to pick that up. All right, next up we have Z783. And the symbol for this is going to be an anchor. There's a little bit, just a small little handful in the chair down here. Oh, my back just popped. Where is this? There's a good sized bag of it, so I'm surprised I don't see more of it. And for those of you that have been here before, yes, I promise I have my glasses on. It's been too long of a day to try to do this without my glasses. I didn't even try. Where the heck is this? If I didn't think I'd get copyrighted, I might try to find a way to insert the Jeopardy theme song here. Okay, here's some more of it. In the curtains. Oh, yeah. There's a ton of it in the curtains. There, I think that's like where you can see the curtains in the gap between the chair and the back of the chair. All throughout the curtains here. I should have just started with this on the left side of the canvas. We'd been done with it already. Yeah, that's where a majority of it's going to go, is in the curtains. Next up, we have Z3756. This is if you're a math-minded person like I am, it's the exponent symbol. If you're not, it's a little carrot top. There's very little of this. There's not a whole lot, and honestly, I see it in two places. I see it in the vase. Can you see that? The flower vase and the wings of the butterfly. That's the only, and like that symbol is like, it for whatever reason it just kind of pops out and catches my attention. It's a brighter blue, and so I don't see it anywhere else. And again, there's so little of it. That's probably the only place that it is. I'm not gonna promise, but very likely. Last but not least, we have Z3865. Symbol for this is going to be a white square with a little black dot in the background. Anything that's white. All of this white, the little kitten paws. It's going to highlight the paws of this kitten and its ears. This kitten, whatever that is in the mirror. The outlining of these flowers. Highlighting the paws of the little kittens down here. Flowers. Top of the chair, the clouds, this little kitten's head. Oh, how did I miss this? This door must be open, and that's how the butterflies are getting inside. The side of this door here, that's all fairy dust. So, this is Naughty Kittens in the Bedroom by Image World. She's big, she's pretty, she's very confetti heavy. We're going to pause briefly again. Okay. Again, there's no way those drills were fitting if I just shoved them into the tray insert. So I repackaged them. And while the camera was off, ironically, kind of like the name of that kit says, Naughty Kittens in the Bedroom, I had the plastic bag that the drills come in, I had it up on my surface, and while I was trying to gather the drills, the fan blew it off and it was stuck to the wall. And sometimes I wish I could get this stuff on camera, and it just, sometimes you just can't make it up. Up next we have, hey, I remembered where my scissors were. I didn't have to rhetorically ask y'all where they were. We have Cutie by Anastasia. Oh, I am gonna butcher that. Dictyrenko? I'm so sorry. This looks familiar. I don't think this is a new release. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure it is. It's going to have square drills. It is 60 centimeters by 85 centimeters. It's going to have 61 colors, 2 AB, 3 fairy dust, and 82,181 drills. Ooh, say all of that 5 times fast. Actually, 6 times. There's 6 kits. This one doesn't want to come out of its box. This box got crushed a little bit. That's fine. It's not going to affect how the kit works. It's fine. We're going to take a look at our trading card, just because I'm curious. It's another bronze. Oh, but she's pretty. She's pretty. This one is not, I mean, this one's still big, but it's not as big as the last one was. So I think I can leave the box and everything else. There's like shavings from the boxes on my bed. That's gonna be fun later. Ooh. You know, this is not one that I would have normally chosen for myself, but look at that color spread. While the content isn't what I would have chosen for myself, this color spread is. I love that. I really should have rolled this the other way, because then I could have like that on camera. That's what the really long one did, that all the way up to the top earlier, and it was really cool. Here we go. This is Cutie by Anastasia. I'm not gonna disrespect her by butchering her last name again. She's pretty. Again, she's not something I would have normally chosen for myself, but the colors are amazing. So we're gonna flip her over. We're gonna take a look at the drills, and then we're gonna take a look at where the special drills go. Did I mention earlier that she's got square drills? I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case. She's got square drills. We've got 3853. 413, 317, 797, 3837, 791, 141. This is not a new image. This is one that has been previously released. Where are my scissors? I just had them. I used them to cut the plastic open. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, they're underneath the box. Here's how I know that this is not one of the never before seen kits, because of how Diamond Art Club has labeled this AB drill. This is 141. Diamond Art Club used to have their own numbering system for their AB drills. Anything under the DMC code 150 is how Diamond Art Club used to denote their AB drills. Now they just use the DMC number and the labeling AB. But this is an older kit because it's got the 141. Well, it may not necessarily be an older kit. It's just the way that they labeled the drills is older. I'm 99% sure this is not a new release. We have 208, 778, 336, 939, 823, 3746, 3806, 128. This is our second AB drill. This is a really pretty pale pink. We have 6012, 2 bags of 951, 3607, 3839, Z 3856, that's going to be our first fairy dust drill, 225, 3761, 554, 826, 3766, 552, 550, 964. That's a really pretty color. $402, 2 bags of $209, $37.99, $7.94, $37.27, $38.06, $414, $37.56, Z747, that's our second, y'all, I promise I can count. It's our second Fairy Dust drill. And then 518. I am really hoping at this point that all the drills are in camera because I've been getting on my tiptoes and my toes hurt. So 451, 6,000, 718, 3854, 3726, 894, 798, 452, 948, 6011, Z159. This is our third Fairy Dust drill. 745, 604, 3853, 796, 318, 310. I'm kind of surprised. The background behind her looked kind of dark. I'm surprised there's not more 310. 917, 210, and 3803. We have 3840, 340, 3326, and 415. Did I miss a special drill? 2AB3 Fairy Dust. No, I did not. This one feels smaller. I'm not going to say it feels small because 60 by 80 is not necessarily a small kit, or 60 by 85 is not necessarily a small kit, but the last two, because this is number 4, the last two were just so big that a 60 by 85 feels normal or feels smaller comparatively. Here we go. All right, first up with our special drills, we are gonna have number 128. That is that pale pink AB. The symbol for it is number 1. Ooh, okay. It's gonna be kind of, what is this? These are like stickers or like tattoos maybe that are on her skin, and it's gonna be kind of outlining that. Oh, it's gonna be in the design here. It's gonna be in the design of this here. It's gonna be in the spikes of her collar. It's gonna be in the mushroom top of this sticker down here. What is this? This planet down here, it's gonna be in there. Let's take a look closer to the top, see if it's anywhere up there. That's gonna be in her eye. It's gonna be highlighting. I almost just like automatically called these horns, and I had to look at the original artwork. I didn't want to call them horns if they weren't horns, but it's gonna be the tips of these horns here. And this is like a little pill. It's gonna be in the end of that pill. Oh, and it's in her hair. I almost missed that. It's gonna be highlighting in her hair here. Next up we have 141. That's gonna be, there's a chunk of it on her horns, anything that's white, these little dots, the outlines of these stickers in the spikes of her collar. Again, it is all over the place. There's some in her hair, all over the place. So those were our 2 ABs. Next up, we've got Z159. This is kind of like a slate grayish, like a bluish gray. The symbol for that is going to be a clover. There's not a whole lot of it. Oh, but it's easy to find. It is down here at the bottom. What is this? There's a little bit down here in the bottom in her hair. And I think that's her clothing. That's going to be over here to the outside on her clothing. There's a little bit of it right here at the bottom of her collar. There's not a whole lot of this. When looking for these special drills, I do my best to identify the majority of them, but I don't ever want y'all listening to like dead air for an extended period of time, which is when I have a tendency to ramble. That's really all I see where this drill goes. Next up, we've got Z747. That's this light bluish one, and the symbol for that is going to be an uppercase T. It's going to be all throughout her hair, down here. I guess not all throughout. It's kind of highlighting in her hair there. There's probably more of it in her hair up top. Yep. There are streaks of it all throughout her hair up here. That's really the only place I see it. I kind of expected there to be more. Oh, did I miss it? I did. It's in the horns. These horns kind of have a glow to them, and so it's in the glow around the horns. And then last but not least, we have Z3856, which is this peachy color. And the symbol for this, I call it a pregnant lady. It's like a line with a circle in the middle of it. It's going to be down here in the stickers. It's highlighting all throughout her hair. What is this image here on her hand? I can't tell, not even in the original art. I don't know what that is, but it's right there. It's in this little character on her face. The majority of it's going to be highlighting in her hair, for sure. So yeah, this is Cutie by Anastasia. I think these drills will fit if I just like throw them into this tray really quick. This box did get kind of crushed, so I won't be surprised if this tray does not want to go back in it. Oh, haha. Okay, getting that sorted out is later Alyssa's problem. What do we have up next? Ooh, we have another big one. Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon. I don't recall seeing this one before. It is 98 by 65 centimeters. It is going to have, 54 colors. I thought that said 94 colors. I promise I can read. 54 colors, 1 AB, 3 fairy dust, and a total of 102,573 drills. It is going to have square drills, just before I forget to mention that. I don't know that I've seen this one before. I don't recognize this artist's name, like, at all. Is that it? I don't know what that was. There was something in the tray insert underneath everything. We're just going to pretend it was fuzz. Ooh, okay. This one came with a silver Treasure Quest card. Oh, that's pretty. This one's bigger though. I can use everything. Because of the space that I live in, I film on my bed. And so these bigger ones are hard to encapsulate everything. So bigger ones like this, I need everything else gone before I can get into it. She's gonna need to be folded backwards. Not folded, rolled, I promise, rolled. Did I mention this earlier? Diamond Art Club does use pour glue on their canvases, so it is safe to roll them back like this. I know I mentioned earlier that they will lay flat on their own, but just to speed it up a little bit so that this doesn't take 500 years, that'd be great. We're gonna see if I can like make this look really cool. Aww. All right, here it is. This is Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon. This is really pretty. I'm not normally a huge landscape person or something with a whole lot of green. I find that a whole lot of green like this gets really monotone for me, and I normally need a little bit more color variety, but there's like quite a bit of like line blocking in this. What do I mean by that? Where it's not like huge chunks of one color, it's like the symbols form like lines, like groups of lines, and so I could still use my multi-placer and have it go pretty quick. So yeah, this is Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon. This might be an older one too because it's got the older, this might not be a new release. This might, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stop trying to guess whether or not it's a new release, and when all of this is said and done, I will at least get the boxes back on the bed so that we can look at all of them together, and I will pause the camera. I will go look up each of these names on Diamond Art Club's website and then come back and let you know which ones were the new ones or not. Because, I mean, I could guess all night long which of these are new, which of these have been previously released, and there's still a chance that I could be wrong. Let's take a moment to appreciate how pretty those are packed, because I will not get them like that again. Not a chance. Before I get into this, where are my scissors? We've got 3782 and 3841. We have $6.99. 1, 2, 3, 3 bags of $9.35. $8.38. 1, 2, 3 bags of $3.10. $38.09. That is a really pretty teal. And that drill bag just flew away. We've got 4 bags of $9.34, $3.19, $5.01, 3 bags of $33.71, $5.81, and $37.52. 2 bags of $7.62, $7.12, 2 bags of $37.43. $8.41, 1 bag of Z989. That is going to be our first fairy dust. To the side she goes. We've got $8.40, $4.71, $9.91, $60.20, $5.62, and $38.08. I have no idea how long I've been at this for. This is the 4th of 6. If y'all are still hanging in there with me, I really appreciate you. We've got $700, $8.90, $38.14, $30.24, 2, 3, 4 bags of $9.36, $1.25. That is going to be our first AB, and there are 2 bags of it. $3.18, $9.37, 2 bags of it. Z3865. That's going to be our. Did I say that was the second AB? That's the first AB. Z3865 is going to be our second fairy dust drill. We've got 2 bags of 987, 1 bag of Z702. That's going to be our third fairy dust drill. 2 bags of 415, and then 839. We have 6021, 317, 907, 775, 341, 926, 3023, 3033, 472, 800, 453, 3768, 413, 3755, 520, 932, and 799. Whew. I try to get through the drills really fast. I know some people like it. I know some people don't. I like to show it for those that like it, but I also try to go quick for those that don't. That doesn't seem right. Nope, that's right. 1 AB, 3 fairy dust. Okay. Did I turn the camera back on? I did. Okay. That's the kind of day it's been where if I just if I just spoke all of that without having recorded it, I was not going to be happy with myself. Here we go. All right, first up we have our AB drill, 125. This is going to be the symbol 1. If I had to bet, how much of this can y'all see in camera? Can you see my finger? Yeah, it is all through the trees here, like behind the trees. So it's like the sky behind the trees, and then all up in the clouds. And it's all throughout the background of the trees there. Next up we had Z702, which is this bright Kelly green. The symbol for it is uppercase. It's the capital N. It is all throughout the foliage on the right, and I'm willing to bet, yeah, it's all throughout the foliage on the left here too. Is it up here in the tops of the trees? It is. No? Yeah, it is. It's all throughout the trees. Yeah. Next up is Z989. And this is that exponent carrot top symbol again. And again, it is scattered throughout the foliage down here. I don't really see it up at the top. That's really kind of darker up there. Oh, there's some of it over here. Throughout this foliage here. I really kind of expect there to be more. Oh, there's some here. Oh, throughout the foliage up here. Oh, throughout the foliage at the top of the left. I'm sitting here going, I expect there to be more. Where is it? Up in the trees. Last but not least, we have Z3865. And the symbol for this is going to be the white square with a black dot. It's going to be down here. And then it's up here, like behind, like, see, you can like see through the trees. And looking through the trees up here, it's up there. Looking through the trees up here at the top left, it's up there. Yeah, this is Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon. This is pretty. And I think, I don't know where the bag the drills came in, blew off. I don't know where it went. I'll find it later. That's a problem for tomorrow, Alyssa, because today Alyssa is going to bed after this. Not me tripping over the boxes behind me and nearly falling. went in so nice and easy. If only the others had done that too, right? I'm only partially kidding. A couple of them did. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was number 5. We're on our last kit. What? Wind Spirit by Emma Morte. Oh, she's a fairy. Oh, she's pretty. I could say with 99% positivity this is a new one. Wind Spirit by Emma Morte. She is 69.9 centimeters by 86.9 centimeters. She is going to have 60 colors. The only special drill we're going to see in this one is Fairy Dust. It's going to have 4 of them. It's going to have 98,069 drills. And it's going to have square drills, in case I didn't say that. I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said by this point. There's too many of them. All right, we have Wind Spirit by Emma Morte. You know, Emma Morte is one that I don't have anything by her in my stash. Her artwork is not normally my style, so I'm really intrigued by this one. That's part of the appeal of mystery boxes to me, honestly. I like seeing what I get because sometimes I end up with stuff that I wouldn't normally pick for myself that I really end up liking. And in this one we have another bronze card. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, that's pretty. The reason Emma Morte's art doesn't normally appeal to me in diamond paintings is just the color palette. Too dark and monotone. I like a lot of bright color in the kits that I work on, but we'll see how I feel about this one when we open her up. Who knows? It may surprise me. There's a lot of really dark colors in this one. How many special drills? 4 Fairy Dust. Is this last one gonna be cool or is it gonna be a bust? Well, I mean, other than the fact that it rolled up onto itself, it was kind of cool. That would have been really cool if it hadn't been upside down. Here we go. This is Wind Spirit by Emma Morte. Is this whole thing in? No. These have all been really big. We're just gonna slide her on down so that everybody can get a nice, good look at her. Now we're gonna flip her over, take a look at these drills, and then find where the last Fairy Dust drills go. First up, we have 3866, 928, 712, and 648. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of $37.99. 1, 2, 3 bags of 501. 645, 318, 169. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of $33.71. 3 bags of 413, 500. Another bag of 500 on a different train. 1, 2, 3, 4 drills of 310. 2 bags of 844. 2 bags of 317. 3 bags of 924. 2 bags of 926. 3787. Z414. It's gonna be our first Fairy Dust. if I remember correctly, we only have fairy dust in this kit. So we've got 2 bags of that Z414. We've got 2 bags of 3768, and then 502. 935, 2 bags of 3363, 930, 535, 932, 927, 934, Z597, that's our second fairy dust. 3816, 520, 992, 522, 561, 647, and Z966. It's going to be our third fairy dust. I really like this shade of green. That's a really pretty pastel green. 646, 503, 3817, Z3024. That is going to be our fourth and final fairy dust, and it's going to be our final special drill of the night. We have 3022, 453, 524, 3052, 159, 562, 543, 987, 841, 6021, 3023, 3782, 3790, 3756, 3021, 895, 3345, 3781, 611, and 840. Whew. All right, let's flip her over and we're going to take a look at where our final special drills of the night go. First up, we have Z414. That's the one that we had 2 bags of. And the symbol for this is going to be the letter X. And I can already see it's going to be, I hope y'all can see this. Yeah, it's going to be down here in her dress. There's a lot of it. That's not the only place it is. It's going to be here in her skirt. It's going to be up here in the bodice of her dress. It's going to be here in this bird. It's going to be all up here in the background. And then there's some of it in her hair. I kind of thought they would have put some in her wings. Oh, there is a little bit right there in her wings. Moving right along, we've got Z597. That's this bright blue one. And the symbol for this is going to be, I call it the Christmas tree symbol. Here's the fairy dust in her wings. It's exactly where this goes, is in her wings. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Next up, we've got Z966. This is that really pretty, like, seafoamy green. The symbol for this is, it looks like a ladder. Ah, again, in her wings. There's not a whole lot of it. That might be the only place that it goes. That's the only place that I'm seeing it, is in the edges of her wings. And then last, but certainly not least, for the entire night, we have Z3024. And that is it's like a lowercase e that's kind of at an angle. There it is. Not a whole heck of a lot of it. Ah, the bodice of her dress. And because there's really not a lot of it, I would imagine, oh, it's in her hair too. So there's a little bit of it in her hair, the bodice of her dress, and then there's just a little bit in the tip of her wing. All right, there we go. I'm gonna pull all of the boxes back up here, and then I'm gonna go take a look at Diamond Art Club's website, see if I can easily identify which one of these were new, so that I can show you when they're all back up here. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. We can wrap this up. Never before seen kits. This was mystery box number 17 from Diamond Art Club. I did order 2 of them. Each kit was guaranteed to come with 2 never before seen kits and 1 previously released kit, fan favorite, bestseller type item. Our 2 kits that were previously released: Cutie by Anastasia and Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon. That means that our 4 never before seen kits were Wind Spirit by Anna Morte, Naughty Kittens in the Bedroom by Image World, Halloween Cat by Sandra Evans, and then Soul Reincarnation by Jeremy Neal. Now, at the very beginning of this video, I told y'all that I managed to stay off of social media and not get any spoilers as to what kits were in this box. Prior to opening this box, I had no idea what any of these kits looked like. However, something that I saw that was new, and I've talked to various people, none of their mystery boxes came like this. So, you know, to be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure why mine did. But when I picked this up from the mailroom, the box had 2 stickers on it. One was the shipping label, and this was the other one. And it contained a list of the names of the kits that were in this box. It did not have artist names, so I still didn't know which artists. I knew the names of the kits. I had no idea what they looked like. I'd never seen a mystery box come like that before. I'm really kind of surprised that this one did. In talking to other people, their boxes did not come like this. So why mine did, I have no idea. I would probably be a little bit more bummed by it if, like, I had been on social media and had seen what the images were. But because I still had no idea what they looked like, the names of the kits meant nothing to me. These are the new ones that came in my box. These were the previously released ones that came in my box. You know, I'm not really sure that any of these are ones that I would have chosen for myself. I'll have to contemplate on whether I'm going to keep any of them or destash them. Who knows? We might see me working on 1 or 2 of them in the future. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, guys. I know this has been a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you might like it here. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.